meeting to order. Your council Kennedy, would you please take the roll call?
Sure, Mr. Chairman. Ricard,
Present.
Mayo,
Here.
Cleary, Fine, Andrew Joyce,
Here.
Reinhardt,
Here.
Whalen, here, Bergdorf,
Here.
and Smith. You have a quorum.
Thank you. Did everyone have an opportunity to read the minutes of last month? Showing on my motion. Berger, second Mr. Mayo, all in favor? Aye. Opposed? Then carried unanimously. You second it?
Item 2 is amending the public use plan for the Locken Lake property.
Good afternoon, distinguished members, Chair. How's everything going? I do. My name is Bakary Janney. I'm the Commissioner for Albany County Parks and Rec. We have Anna Sapak, who is also a distinguished member of the County Executive's Analyst Team. Thank you. So we're here to present today for an amendment for the Lawson's Lake Park for the public use policy, specifically for overnight camping and open fires. The purpose of this is to bring it in line with our current actions. For we do allow certain members and groups to have overnight camping currently, and we do have an open fire pit just offside of the Wellman Lodge.
Thank you.
Thank
Any legislators have any questions on this item?
I have a question. So when this occurs, will there be employees from the county somewhere overseeing these overnights?
Currently, during open hours, there will be other staff there, and it's from dusk to dawn. After that, it is patrolled by law enforcement.
At nighttime?
Correct.
So there will be someone on site from law enforcement on there while there's overnights, or?
I would have to look at their
Or do
schedules,
they
but
just kind of like patrol, they just patrol it coming in and out?
they are patrolling.
So there won't be anyone in the lodge, like a reservation desk person or anything like that?
No, we currently don't have 24 hours staffing.
No, I know, I've been there and I understand, but if there are going to be people there overnight making campfires, maybe it's a good idea to kind of have like someone from.
We do have restrictions. We do have rules about the campfires
Uh-huh.
currently about that. So what the hours of when that can operate. So it's not open to. So if a law enforcement or somebody on patrol is coming by and they are made of those rules, made aware of those rules, they would be able to address that then and there. So you don't want to have like 4 a.m. having someone having a fire making marshmallows.
Would there be a cap on how many people can stay overnight in one night?
Yes, it would be.
What would be the limit?
That would depend on the how much lodging space we have. We have camping platforms, and so once those are all fully reserved, then that would be the maximum capacity for them.
How many platforms are there?
Currently, right now, we have 2.
2 platforms.
Correct.
I remember when I was there last, they had cabins that they were renovating up in the hill in the back. What's the status of those?
That's still under process of renovation, so I can get back to you on this. That would have to speak with DGS to get a final update on the current status of that.
So those aren't included in this? No.
That is not included in that.
Okay. All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
I just had one question off the path here, but can Lawson Lake ever become swimmable? Can the lake ever become swimmable?
I believe anything's possible in the future. Yes.
It is swimmable. About 2 years ago, we worked with County Exec's Office, Public Works, to treat it.
Correct.
Because I know the Bethlehem Triathlon Club wanted to train there.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of work went into that. I don't know if it's like swimmable all the time, but for that time window, they were allowed swimmers to train in the lake. So big achievement on everyone's part there. So
It was indeed.
we can build on that, hopefully.
Definitely.
So, just to follow up, let me take you 1 second, just to follow up, in 2022, I think that the swimming was allowed with a special use permit, is that correct?
There was an amendment that did have special use permit for that specific group.
Okay. Just a quick question, I'm gonna get to Mr. Bergdorf. So, 2022, it was prohibited from, using overnight camping and having a fire, so what changed since then? Just to clarify, why are we doing this now?
Well, it has changed right now because we have increased with staffing, and we've had access to, like, especially for the Boy Scouts who have come up and who have been responsible parties, and over a long period of time, this is something we should look at and bring to your attention to make that codify that into actual legislation.
So can anybody use it, or are we just using certain groups?
That would be permission for us. They would need to contact our office and register and
Special
sign.
use permit? or-
Correct.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Berger.
I was just going to follow up on that, Bob. So the universe here is 2 platforms as we exist today.
Currently,
So you could have 2 members of the public request a special use permit from you to do overnight camping? Is that how it works?
that is correct.
So what happens if someone comes at 5 o'clock in the afternoon after you're closed? Is it closed off? Is there security? What do we have, or is that just a sort of on your honor thing?
Right now, I mean, it's a little bit of both on your honor up there, but we do have identifying marks that a certain location is reserved. So there is something to identify that, hey, this is your spot, something, and we will make every option available to those who want to rent it in a timely fashion.
Okay. Is there any option to go beyond 2 platforms, or is that a part of your plan?
I think all of that is on the table for consideration. That we talk internally with the county exec's office and any input from the committee.
Any other questions?
When people file a request for a special permit, are they gonna say how many people are gonna be present at each platform, at the platform that they're using?
They will identify how many people are there, and they will also identify who is responsible party to maintain and be close to that fire.
And then, as a follow-up to that, so we have that information. Then, will there be a park ranger or somebody who comes through and checks to see if the right number is there? You know, my concern is that somebody gets an application, they have a platform, and then they call all their friends on social media and say, hey, come on, we got a party, beer blasted, we've lost it. How do we know that they actually do what they say?
No, I think we would actually internally monitor the parking to where we're there, and then on the patrols, we would notify, saying, hey, we have this many individuals staying in the park tonight who are registered to stay in the park.
All right, so you would have some eyes on the situation.
Correct.
Mr. Tracy?
Are we going to charge groups for the use of the platforms?
Right now, we're still trying to open and free to the public.
Okay.
One other follow-up question, Mr. Reinhardt, do you think? So who assumes liability for these individual groups that go in?
There's all information contained in the waiver, and I could forward that information on to you.
Okay. I think other members would want to take a look at that possibly. Is there any other questions?
The motion.
Mr. Joyce makes a motion, do I have a second? Second, all those in favor? Opposed? And it carries unanimously. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. Take care.
Item 3 is authorizing the renewal of an agreement with Polydyne Inc. regarding the purchase of liquid managed polymer. The Executive Director Body is here this evening.
Thank you. This is the second renewal of the 2-year options. The amount of the contract is for $400,000, and it is for 1 additional year, set to run from January 1st of 2026 through December 31st of 2026.
Thank you. Do any members have any questions on this item? Someone like to make a motion on it? Mr. Joyce makes a motion, second by Mr. Cleary. All those in favor? Opposed? And it carries unanimously.
Item 4 is authorizing an agreement with the Albany Housing Authority regarding easement access for the Steamboat Square revitalization.
Thank you. As stated, this is to issue an agreement to the Albany Housing Authority specific to the Steamboat Square development. They are doing a geothermal system as part of that project and are looking to cross our easement, our sewer easement, with some of their piping, so this would just authorize them to do so.
Thank you. Do any of the members have any questions on this item? Mr. Joyce, motion? Mr. Joyce makes a motion, second by, all in favor? Opposed? Thank you.
Item 5 is authorizing an agreement with Mid-State Industries regarding replacement of the lower roof at the MVP Arena. Commissioner Latine is here. Oh, I'm sorry, Scott Allardyce is here.
Yes, Mr. Martinez, now with us.
Welcome. How are you?
Good evening, how are you all? So we'd like to replace the lower roof at the MVP Arena. The bid was won by Mid-State Industries, $411, with a contingency of $41,100, not to exceed $452,000. And this is the lower roof.
Thank you. Do any of the members have any questions? Mr. Berger?
Just have a general question, Scott. Do the roofs wear out at different times depending on the height that they are at the MVP? Because it says the lower roof.
Right.
So is there,
The upper roof was replaced in 2013. So I assume at that time, this one wasn't necessary to be replaced.
Okay. So there's no linkage between the two?
No.
Thank you.
Any other questions? Actually, I got a quick question, and I don't know if you can answer this. So I noticed on the information that there was three bidders, obviously.
Mhm.
The lowest bidder was $100,000 off from the highest bidder. I think the second bidder was $30,000 off above the first bidder, the lowest bidder. So I just want to make sure we've had this happen before in this committee, that contractors, subcontractors, vendors, whatever you want to call it, come back and said, oh, we made a mistake in our computer software, or whatever the case may be. I just want to make sure that's not going to happen in this case.
Well, I hope not. We're
Yeah.
pretty confident. We're pretty confident. You know?
Go ahead.
Thanks.
So everything was identified? in-
Oh, yes, it was scored.
There
It
was
was-
nothing missing? Everything was
No,
scored?
everything, no, they're, just looking at it, we're gonna put new ladders on,
Okay,
platforms, walking paths to service the HVAC units on top, which
Okay.
we didn't have prior, so I think this is gonna be fine. This is really in-depth.
okay. All right, thank you.
Well-
We'll hold you to that.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, yeah. We have a 30-year warranty.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Cleary, I think you made a motion, is that correct?
Yes.
Do we have a second? Mr. Renner? Seconds, all in favor? Opposed? I think carries unanimously.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Item 6 is authorizing an agreement with the New York State Governor's Traffic Safety Committee regarding the New York State Highway Safety Program grant funding. Commissioner Raimondo is here this evening.
Hi, good evening, everyone. So this is a grant we apply for each year. We were awarded $40,000, which is the same amount as in last year. And this money goes toward purchasing car seats, and a portion of it will also go to expenses such as tent rental and curriculum for educational materials. Just as a note, it used to be that this dollar amount would cover the car seats that we would purchase each year, and we're handing out so many more that we're actually having to augment our budget to increase the dollars that we spend for car seats.
Thank you. Do any of the members have any questions? Mr. Rivera?
Can you describe the car seat program? Because, you know, with grandchildren coming into the country, I've had the Colony PD, you know, take our car seats and put them in. What, do we actually give people car seats?
We give people who have proof of low income, who are receiving, money from the government, they have to show proof, and then they will get a free car seat, yes.
And how many do we go through in a given year?
Oh, gosh, hundreds,
Really?
yes.
And that's what we basically spend the 40 grand on, is the...
Mostly car seats, 33,000 of it, yeah.
Great.
Wait a minute, which one are we talking about? Are we talking about item 6 or 7?
6.
Okay, so the 40,000 is in
Oh,
7.
I'm sorry.
Which is the pot of money that's going to the car seat purchase? Both?
This one,
The 105.
nope, the 40,000. Are we on the 40,000?
That's item 7.
Oh, I'm sorry, I have it as, this one as being my first one. So this is the 40,000 I'm talking about, my apologies. I'll go back to the correct one? Okay. Okay, so this is the 105,000.
105,000.
So a big chunk of this goes toward the salary of our car seat safety guru. And the remainder of that goes toward miscellaneous expenses.
Is there any questions on this item? Someone like to make a motion on it? Mr. Clary makes a motion, second by Mr. Joyce. All those in favor? Opposed? And carries unanimously. This is 7.
Item 7 is authorizing an agreement with the New York State Governor's Traffic Safety Committee regarding the Child Passenger Safety Program grant funding.
Sorry about that. So I was talking about this one the first time around. My folders were in the reverse order. So this is the one where the majority of it goes toward the purchase of car seats. And for the previous one, I should mention, we were given $5,500 more in grant funding this year than we were last year.
I'll move it. Is there any questions?
When you buy these seats, car seats, do you get a volume discount or do you just buy them retail?
No, Bill Van Alstyne is in charge of all of the purchases. I will check and verify it, but I would imagine he gets quite a bulk discount.
Hope so.
Yes,
I know what it
I will,
costs.
I'll follow up with you on that one.
If there's no further questions, Mr. Herder made some motion, do I have a second? Mr. Cleary, seconds. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Item carries unanimously. Please read the title.
Item 8 is amending the 2025 Department of Public Works budget for parks.
Yes, so we're requesting to transfer $50,000 from our gas and oil account to our parts account. We need to purchase a lot more in the way of tires and plow equipment, and right now we have enough surplus in our gas and oil account that will enable us to transfer the $50,000 over to the parts line and get us through the rest of the year.
So any questions, Mr. Herder?
It's good news that you have surplus funds in gas and oil. Is that due to the drop in petroleum prices over the course of the year?
Well, I think it has to do with each year when we set our budget. It always seems like tumultuous when it comes to gas and oil prices. And the last couple of years, there have been, I think not this past year, but the year before, there was a bump in our budget to account for the unknown. And so fortunately, things didn't escalate the way we thought. And so that's enabled us to have a bit of a cushion in that line.
That's good. To follow up on what Mr. Herder said, though, is the increase in supply costs, is that caused by tariffs, you think, inflationary costs, or the above, what do you think?
I don't think the tariffs have kicked in yet. I think it's just like the general inflation costs, like for now, in the parts line.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you. Is there any other questions on this item?
It could also be who's plowing who.
I'm not gonna get into it. Debate about that, but you possibly could be correct.
You know what?
You got a question?
This
Go
is
ahead.
not really a question, I apologize. Are you responsible for the artwork on the rail trail bridge?
So I'm responsible for setting up the detour. No, so no, actually, there was a different committee. Cam can speak to that. Do you like it?
I love it.
Excellent.
I just want to say that I heard some positive comments from
Good.
folks in the neighborhood, so good job.
Good here. Good here, Robert.
You have to take credit for it.
I know, I should. I hate to do that. I don't want to. He's here. I can't take credit for it right in front of him. So, anyway.
Would somebody like to make a motion on this? I said it. Mr. Reinhardt, a second. Ms. Whalen, seconds. All those in favor? Opposed? The item carries unanimously. I think
Thank
that's all
you.
we got. Thank you, Commissioner.
Yeah.
That concludes our business for the evening. Do I have a motion to adjourn? Mr. Cleary, second Reinhardt, meeting is adjourned.
Last one here, first one. I got another meeting.